is a Japanese Persimmon Fuyu variety. That's the crunchy, non-astringent type. I've had a few questions recently about pruning this plant, and I highly recommend that you leave a rather long central trunk on these. Don't prune them off too close to the ground, because you can see here what will happen to you if you do. This tree has a trunk that's probably pretty close to 5 feet high before it begins to branch. It's got one strange branch running parallel there, but it's pretty much going the same direction as the main trunk. But if you look down here, you're going to see that we have persimmons all the way down to the ground in this tree because of the weight of the fruit. And so even though the plants grow upward initially, they turn around and they hang straight down to the ground later. And here we have another persimmon. Same situation. Tree grows upward, but the branches get heavy with the fruit load, and it drags all the branches down, so the trees end up becoming weeping in their older age. And when they were young, if the trunk was trained too short by someone trying to make a bush out of the plant, what you'll end up with is all your fruit laying flat on the ground like a ground cover, being eaten by bugs and snails and whatnot, and squirrels. In this case, the thing is netted because they're trying to keep creatures off of the tree, birds particularly. So as you can see, again, the tree is dangling right to the ground, loaded with fruit. And so I prune mine from the bottom heading up most of the time, rather than from the top heading down. This plant here, again, has a central trunk about 5 feet tall. See the trunk in there. It's about 4 to 5 foot before it branches at all. And this one's barely clearing the ground. So my suggestion is don't cut these trees off too close to the ground when they're young. You want that main trunk to get up high enough to keep the fruit off the ground.